always here for you. Okay. Number 2, I really enjoy spending time with you. Whenever he starts feeling good about being with you, he's starting to fall. Number 3, I will take care of it for you. Whenever a man volunteers to handle something, he's starting to have an affinity for you. Number 4, where do you see yourself in the future? All right. Number 5, I can't wait for you to meet blank, someone in my life that's important to me. Okay. Number 6, I think it is, I miss you. Simple enough. Now, a lot of times he might be missing the cootie cat, the sex. However, when he says, I'm missing you and I'm missing spending time with you, then that's a different thing. All right. All right. And then the next one is, I love it when you blank. I love it when you blank. It could be when you compliment me, when you come over, when you do that thing you do, when you cook for me. I love it when you blank. The next one is, let me know how I can help you. I just want to be there for you. All right. All right. This is a good one. Like when you're arguing, when you've been arguing, things may not be right, completely right. When he says, I want to make things work for us. Wow. And last but not least, how do you know a man is falling in love? At the very least, he's falling for you when he says, I am sorry. I am sorry. That's a hard thing. I apologize for my actions. Ooh. When you start hearing these phrases, he's starting to fall for you.
When women realize we're in love, we become all giddy and just like, oh my God, yes, I'm in love, oh my God. But when men fall in love, it damn near makes them angry. It makes them feel some type of way because now they care about how you feel. Now they feel responsible for your well-being, if it's a good man, of course. So just know that if you got a man that finally loves you, it's not going to be easy for him as it is for you. And this is because he goes into protect mode. He goes to, okay, I got to take care of this thing. Like anything a man loves, he takes care of. So when he begins to love it or love you, that means it's his responsibility. And if a man has not made you his responsibility, it simply means that he hasn't come to love you yet. Seriously, if he watch you struggle, if he don't care about how he makes you feel, he don't love you. And that's just real.
This is what creates attraction in a man. And I'm going to give you this from a guy's perspective. What makes us guys look at a woman and go, I like this woman. There's a lot of advice out there that says, just be more attractive. Men are visual, yada, yada, yada. And I'm not going to sit here and say that that's not true. It's very true. If you don't take care of yourself, if you don't look healthy, you are not going to attract the type of men you want to attract. That's a fact. But visual attraction is just the beginning. If you are watching my content, if you read my books, chances are you want to create lasting attraction. You want to create that attraction that will lead into a relationship, and looks alone are not going to get you there. So watch this video because I'm going to give you the sauce. Looks alone aren't going to get you where you want to be with the type of man that has the values that you want in a husband. So how do you create attraction? There are many ways, but in this video, I'm going to focus on one. I'm going to focus on a word called boundaries. Boundaries create lasting attraction. And I'm going to tell you exactly why. Because boundaries lead people to not take you for granted. Someone taking you for granted leads to indifference. And indifference is, like I mentioned, everywhere, the kiss of death for a relationship. And this goes way past beyond romantic relationships. Every aspect of your life, if you don't have boundaries, you are letting people into your life and they can see that they can cross that line with you eventually that leads people to subconsciously lose respect for you because you come off as a pushover. You come off as somebody who doesn't know how to say no, somebody who is just trying to do anything and shift their beliefs in order to please other people. This works so well in a relationship dynamic because it makes him respect you. It shows that you have a strong sense of identity and that you will not change who you are in order to please the world. And it doesn't have to be anything crazy. It can be something as simple as saying, look, I don't consume alcohol on dates, and nothing he says will change your mind. It is set in stone. This makes you so attractive because you command respect, and also it feels like he has to almost work a little bit harder to get your attention or to impress you. And we always value the things that we have to work a little bit harder to get. So how do you set boundaries? You decide what's right and what's wrong in your eyes. You decide what you will accept and what you won't accept, and you stick to it. This is going to do two things. Number one, it's going to repel the guys who look for weakness to try to control you. And number two, it's going to attract men with high values who are willing to put effort into creating something serious. Now, this is just the tip of the iceberg. I go way deeper into how to actually create that attraction in a guy in my book. Now, I have to give you a warning because this book goes a little bit deeper into the darker side of psychology. So if you're going to read it and use it, please only use it for good, okay? Just use it to take a good situation and make it even better. So if you want to find my book, just click on my profile. It is right on my bio. There is a link there and you can click and get my book there. And follow me on here because I make content like this all the time.
3 ways that a woman can get a man to fall in love with her. Let's go. Number 1, limit your phone time. Ladies, some of y'all want to be on the phone all night, all day, and men don't like that shit. In the beginning, it's cute, but after a while, when we get too familiar with you, we don't want you no more. Straight up, we bored of you. We actually get irritated by you being on the phone with us too much. Straight up. Like the women that we barely can get a hold of, that we don't talk to a lot, we love them. We get excited when they call us, but the girl that calls us every day, on the phone every day, we don't want her, no cap. Number 2, stroke his ego. Everything about a man is pride and ego. A woman that knows how to charm a man, a woman that knows how to feed his ego, make him feel good about himself, that's the woman that a man usually, fall in love with. Just give him a compliment. Yo, your muscles look good, your shirt look fly, you looking fit. Just shit to play with his head, make him feel good, give him confidence, no cap. Number 3, disappear. I've been trying to tell y'all, when you hook up with a guy and you want him to come back to you, disappear. Fall off for like 3 days. It's gonna mess with his head. He gonna be wondering like, damn, was I trash in the bed? Does she not like me? Straight up, it's gonna mess with his pride and his ego, and he gonna be thinking about you. When you hook up with a man, let him come back to you. Let him find you again. No cap.
The truth is, when a man is really into you, he is going to make you feel as if there is no other woman in this world. When a man is really into you, it is going to feel as if he is too good to be true. He's going to be attentive. He's going to be understanding. He's going to always make time for you. He's going to always remember the things that are important to you because you are important to him. If you want to know if a man is really into you, you'll know by the way that he pays attention to detail. You'll know by the effort that he puts into you. You'll know by the thoughtfulness. You'll know by how considerate he is. You'll know by how gentle he is. Even if he's an aggressive man, he's aggressive in the streets, but he is gentle when it comes to you. He's fragile when it comes to you. He's even willing to be vulnerable when it comes to you. That's how you know if a man is really into you. A man will share his intimate secrets. He'll take his armor off around you when he's really into you. But the question are you worth a man giving you all of that? I am.
What causes men to become emotionally attached? Men become emotionally attached during these situations. 1, when he sees a woman that he's very physically attracted to. When he sees a woman that he's very physically attracted to and he makes a move and they begin to talk, right? And he gets closer to this female. See, in guys' minds, when they spend time with women that they're very physically attracted to, that can cause them to catch feelings. Similar to when a woman sleeps with a man that she's attracted to or that she likes. It's really more like infatuation, but it confuses you to think that you're catching feelings, if that makes sense. Spending time with a shorty that he really likes and y'all vibing and things are going well, even if she don't have feelings for him, he definitely gonna start catching some sort of feelings for her.
How do men fall in love? A reminder. Starts with some lust, right? Testosterone, it's raging. They want to get it in. It's primal. Then it moves to the longer honeymoon kind of attraction phase, right? Dopamine, right? The excitement, goal, motivation, literal hunger, right? Wanting to hunt and understand, know about you, all the butterflies in the stomach. That ties to then norepinephrine, right? The epinephrine system creates anxiety. It was in our reptilian brains, it makes us be fearful about approaching someone. So having that norepinephrine helps us overcome that. That allows us to either, one, look for mates who are similar to our family attachment theory, things that are familiar versus what's good for us, and also our opposites genetically in your immune system, so you optimize for your offspring. And then serotonin, right? Mood, balance, stress, etc. To move a man to the final stage, vasopressin is a dominant chemical, which is stress bonding, right? Where he's problem solving for you, he's problem solving with you, and associates your help as both of you solving joint goals. And what happens is when men commit to a woman, right, and they've shown even whether he's married or not, oxytocin, which is more predominant, women predominantly make this naturally, men, the oxytocin is able to have more impact because testosterone drops 21% when a man is committed to a woman. And testosterone typically suppresses the effects of oxytocin. When testosterone's lower when he's committed, oxytocin has that pair bonding love effect. So your goal is to move him through this.
A man who's truly in love with you, unless he has really gained the wisdom and understanding of how to love in his masculine, he is going to be more sensitive, more cautious. You could use the words more fragile. He may have a harder time managing his emotions. He may be more antsy and anxious, more nervous, more insecure. All of these things can start to come out when the man's really into a woman.
5 things that happen to a man when he falls in love. And I'm not making this up. 1, obsession. You're the only thing that matters. You're the only thing that goes on in his mind. We're the same as women. We're on your Instagram page. We're on your Facebook page. We're looking at pictures of you from 3 years ago, praying that we don't accidentally like them. 2, we can't stop talking about you. Guys don't like to gossip, so our friends hate it. We can't stop because you are all we think about. We are completely submersed in the thought of you. 3, we get butterflies all the time. When we see you, when we hear your voice, when we think about you. You make us nervous and excited. 4, we think about marrying you. We wonder what our home is going to look like, how many cars we're going to have, how many kids we're going to have, and how happy we might be together. 5, we get tunnel vision, and all we can see is you. When you walk into a room, nothing else matters. We could watch you eat those fries all night long. So when you ask for some of ours, of course the answer is going to be yes.
It ain't really that we don't even want to commit to you. It's just all men just think like one day, bro, we gonna do that, but I know it's gonna be you because you already showed me. Mm-hmm. I know it's gonna be you. I know what I like. Mm-hmm. I don't have to talk to a girl 24 hours to know. I can talk to you for an hour.
Thank you.
Facts. I can talk
and put you in the category.
I can talk to you for an hour and know.
Because men line them sentences up on your ass.
We can ask 5. We got 5 questions that I know that'll put you to the top of the list. Mm-hmm. Do you do this? How you feel about this? Your first answer can be something so crazy. I'll be like, for sure, baby. All right. You never heard from me again. Say some shit like that. Like, baby, like, so if I came in, you know what I'm saying? I say, babe, it's 2 in the morning. Like, man, I'm so tired. I've been working. You mind getting up cooking for me? Hell no, I'm never going to. Okay, for sure, baby. Like, at my head, I know. Like, what I was not even talking to you. Some girls, you'll talk to them, like, man, I just like catering to my man. As long as I'm getting what I deserve, I want to make sure this. I want to bring him peace. They gonna say all that and be like, hold on, who taught you that?
Right.
You really know something.